if we could drop into what's deepest and best in ourselves, if we could learn how to do that, then we could actually transform the planet as a whole. You could look at the human species. We call ourselves Homo sapiens sapiens. In Latin, that's the verb sapere, which means to taste or to know. So we're talking about the senses and that kind of direct perceiving that we call the sort of awareness, knowing. So we're the species that knows and knows that it knows. We don't act that way most of the time. Meta-awareness, meta-cognition, we don't act that way. So maybe we need to learn to grow into that as a species at this moment in time because of the global warming crisis, because of the economic crisis, which is all driven by what the Buddhists call the big three: greed, hatred, and delusion. Mindfulness is really relevant to that. You could say that the human mind, when it knows itself, it produces everything that's in the Louvre and everything that's in the, you know, the concert halls and the theaters and, you know, all the great, and the laboratories, the great institutions of the world all come out of the human mind. And when the human mind doesn't know itself, then you get Darfur, you get Rwanda, you get Cambodia, you get the gas chambers in Auschwitz, and you get people who know better, you know, killing each other in unbelievable ways with no sense of compassion or remorse or anything. It's like it's the same human mind. In one case, it's gotten hijacked. In another case, it's cultivated its own intimacy with its own beauty, so to speak. So you could say the human species is the autoimmune disease of the planet, let's say. It's the vector of all of this disaster, but it's also the first victim. When are we going to wake up, come to our senses, so to speak, metaphorically and literally, and begin to learn how to ride on the waves of the vagus nerve, ride on the waves of, appreciate what the mirror neurons are doing that didn't get mentioned, appreciate how your brain is the most amazingly complex structure in the entire known universe, right inside your little old head. And it's doing things that you have no idea how to do. You open your eyes and you see. If it was up to you, it would never happen. You don't even have to open your ears and you hear. You're here. You don't know how you do that. I mean, you could never do it. You get to walking and your bloody feet do it. I mean, it's like, you know, and you don't crash and burn usually walking until it doesn't work anymore. And then you, oh my God, I didn't appreciate how much my feet work, my liver works, my heart works, my lungs work. Well, now's the time to appreciate it. Now's the time to sort of put out the welcome mat and gratitude and acceptance, and not just for ourselves, but to actually realize that if we want happiness, so does everybody else. And then compassion naturally arises out of mindfulness.